You're tuned into The Trap.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Miss LB Management.
Blackster
063. Eventlevel.com. Indie Republic. We are indie. You're tuned into The
Hey, it's Trap House Rocks, nigga. Hey, what up, man? Hey, Z Nuff, what up, bro? Miss LB. Miss Woozy. Oh, yeah. It's that time again, nigga. We in the trap, nigga. Everybody don't get keys to the trap. Make sure your shit thumping, nigga. Whoa. Roll. Hey, Yellow Dirt, what up, nigga? Kilo Rico. Trump, what up?
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned in to the Trap House Rock radio show right here at eventlevel.com. Well, Indie Republic, make sure that if you're on YouTube watching us right now to subscribe to the channel, Indie Republic channel. You already know I got Mike Fiore in here with me out of New York.
What's happening, LB?
I got Miss Greatness out of Michigan. I got Z Nuff Starr. He's not going to say what's up. He's right there with us, though. He's coming. And then I got my man, Ziggy Wisco, Wisconsin. What's up, Ziggy?
What's happening?
Hey, Ziggy, you see that, man? She introduced you. She introduced the person who's not there before you.
Oh, it's all good.
Mike's always trying to get something started around here. You'll see that if you watch our show enough. You'll see what goes down in the trap. We got a great show lined up for you today. I have exclusive videos that we're going to play during the show from two great artists, Marley Marr out of South Carolina and Frank Spiff out of Chicago. So we're going to watch those videos. Let's get straight into some news, okay? I don't have Z Nuff Starr, and I really wanted him to elaborate on this, but he'll catch up. The first thing I want to talk about tonight is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh.
Now, Mike, I know you have some thoughts on this. Let me read this to you. NWA, hip-hop group NWA, was inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame Friday night at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. They joined the ranks of like Run DMC, Public Enemy, and the Beastie Boys. You know, they're all part of the Rock Hall of Fame. Dr. Dre was there, MC Ren, DJ Yella, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E's mother was also there to accept the award. Now, there was a little controversy because Gene Simmons, and you all know who Gene Simmons is of KISS, he made this quote like he's looking forward to the death of hip-hop. So it's really bothering him that NWA is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. MC Ren was at the award show. He called out Gene Simmons. He said, hip-hop's here forever. Get used to it. Okay? Now, if Public Enemy's in there, Run DMC and Beastie Boys, yes, NWA needs to be there. But Mike, what are your thoughts on this?
I think they all should be there for the simple fact that they've influenced all styles of music to the fullest. So to me, for Gene Simmons to say, I hope it dies, I mean, because he's living in his own world, though. He's got his KISS Army and whatever he does, he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Do they still have KISS Army?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, but the thing is...
Now, I was a big fan of KISS when I was very, very young.
Sure, but they live in their own world, and that's why a guy like Gene Simmons say something stupid like that, because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, basically, other than in his own universe. You know what I mean?
I think NWA definitely deserves to be in there. Ziggy, now what are your thoughts on? Yes.
This what I think, because you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't know that rock and roll music. That's that devil ass music, man. They be
They
singing
stole
that
that
shit.
from the blues.
They be singing that shit. Listen to the song Highway to Hell, all them songs, man. Listen to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of feel him. They got their shit, what they do, and he don't want motherfuckers fucking with it. Just like in hip hop, motherfuckers don't want motherfuckers coming tampering with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand him on that level.
But he also had to wear makeup every day.
See,
So-
then what they
Really?
This the same motherfucker who bite chicken, who bit the chicken off the head of the
That's
chicken.
Ozzy Osbourne, right? That's not
Well,
Gene
Right.
Simmons, is
That's,
it?
that's,
A bat's head.
A
These
bat.
motherfuckers, these are all motherfuckers that's friends and all this type of shit. So I don't blame them. Y'all don't. This is not your kind. Catch up with your kind.
Stay in your lane type of thing.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
Let them have their shit. Cause when
Yeah,
we
but
get to
it fluid
complaining
so
about,
much.
let them have their shit. Cause when we get to complaining about our shit, then they're gonna be like, how could you say something? We let such and such do such and such.
Yeah, but rock, you know, I can't picture rock being inducted into the hip hop Hall of Fame. I can't think of one rock act because they didn't really bring much to hip hop, where hip hop brought a lot to rock.
Boys, you crazy? Beastie Boys, fucking Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst, rock and roll. That motherfucker, all he do is hip hop / rock and roll.
But that's not old school rock and roll, man.
Yes, it is. He just put a new flavor on it. And then he put some hip hop on it, so you ain't got all that fucking swooping and hollering, and you could actually understand what the hell he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, I could agree with you on a few people, but not many. Not many.
See, this is why I want people to understand that people are racist. And I want people to see this shit and understand this shit, because when you do things like that, that's a form of racism. When you have a problem with somebody doing something, that's racism. That's racist. I don't give a fuck. If you want to be a motherfucking mermaid, if you want to be a mermaid on Sundays, do that.
A
If your
mermaid on
favorite
Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? If your favorite color is... What you say?
I'm trying to figure out where this is coming from, though. What's spark?
He says it's racist if you have a problem with something. But, I mean, they got a problem with Beastie Boys. I mean, they white.
That's what I'm saying. If anybody got a problem with anybody about anything they do because they feel like it's theirs and this, your ass is racist.
If you want to be a mermaid on Sunday,
I hear what he's saying.
Put your tail on and come on
like-
out to the trap.
Basically, Ziggy's saying everybody, there's racists in everybody, basically.
Yeah, man.
That's what he's saying.
It's just some people willing to admit it and some people not.
Yeah.
Does that apply whenever you ask somebody, like, what if somebody was racist about different colors? I know that sounds weird, but it's on to my next topic. You know, I have a question with a color in it. And Ziggy, would that be racist if Mike said, I don't like blue, or I don't like purple, or I don't like, you feel me, or not?
When there's people, it's racist. When there's things, it's racist. You know what I'm saying? That'll make you prejudiced against a certain color.
Well, I'm going to see if y'all are prejudiced tonight. I have a money question, and this money question is from Mike Fiore and Ziggy Wisco. And it's very simple. I just want to throw it out there since you're talking about colors and racist and this and that, okay? So y'all ready for my money question?
I'm ready. I need some money, too.
Or how much you want?
I mean, I'm not going to give you the number first. You got to give your number first.
10 million.
Okay.
Ziggy, $10 million. Will
That-
you
yeah.
eat? Let's take a look at this picture and tell me, will you eat this? Wait a minute. Let's wait. Here we go. Tell me, will you eat these blue waffles for $10 million? Wait. Ziggy, you go first.
You got to tell me what's on it. If those are really waffles, is it going to kill me after I eat it? You know what I'm saying? I can be specific.
I want you to look at the picture and tell me, will you eat the blue waffles for
The whole pile?
Not all of them, just some of them. For $10 million, Ziggy.
I ain't eating nothing. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it's going to do.
He says no. Mike, will you eat those blue waffles?
How many do I have to eat?
Just one.
I'll take the money.
Now, that was kind of a trick question because you just sit there and said that you will eat blue waffle for $10 million.
Ain't that a disease? That's a disease, right?
Here is the real blue waffle that I was talking about, and he is going to take the money.
Blue waffle a disease? Yeah, I thought so.
What the fuck is that?
It's a disease called blue waffle.
I mean, am I going to be fucked up after I eat that waffle?
Hell yeah, you going to die, boy.
I mean, That's pretty nasty, but for $10 million, I would do it as long as I don't get really sick.
What was that? What is that?
Blue waffle. He's gonna eat blue waffle for 10 million. There it is.
To me, it looks like I don't even want to. It looks like a female's body part, all nasty.
I knew you'd say you would. That's why I showed that picture.
Oh, is that what that is?
I seen
Now-
the picture. I
But
seen the
you answer-
picture.
you answer
of
me.
it
Now,
I seen the picture of it with a nigga with it on a nigga dickhead. It's just like the nigga. Don't you know one of those lizards that when they get up and they scream and holler and that fin that they have on their neck, it come out like that? Oh, my mama looked like he had one of them. You know when the dog had that around their neck because they been got surgery.
Now-
Had that.
yes. Now, Z Nuff Starr, are you with me now?
In and out, Ziggy.
Are you with me,
He's trying
Z?
to get there. He's trying to get there.
I'm definitely with you. What's the word?
Let's step back just a second because we're not too far off topic. We were just talking about NWA being inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame, and we gave our opinion on that. Okay, and I would like to, they're joining Run DMC, Public Enemy, Beastie Boys. Somebody had a problem with that. It was Gene Simmons from Kiss. And what are your thoughts on them being inducted? This went down Friday at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Word. I mean, you spoke about the homie from Gene Simmons. He had a problem when it was Public Enemy, right?
He had a problem this week, and MC Ren called him out, I think.
Oh, he had a problem again. So, all right. So we are speaking of current. Last year, he had a problem when Public Enemy was inducted as well.
Well, it might have been when he said he's looking forward to the death of hip hop.
I mean, he could be at it again because
Okay,
that was
that's
his
what he
stance last go around. That's crazy. But I would say I'm very excited about NWA being inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But what I would say to the fans listening and to you guys that's in here with me, do you feel like if Straight Outta Compton wouldn't have been released this year, do you think NWA would have been inducted?
No.
All right.
No.
So.
Not at all.
Political. It's all political.
All right, so I call on the forefathers, those that started the game, that helped start the game, that are kind of like either moved on to other ventures. When Gene Simmons disrespected Run DMC after them being inducted,
Right.
I totally get Run DMC being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because their career was based off, King of Rock, the Walk This Way, those kind of records. When hip hop kind of got disrespected by Gene Simmons and several others, I felt like the forefathers, the Russell Simmons, the Cool Herc, the Red Alerts, there is enough money in hip hop from all these, these billionaire, millionaire, younger artists where we should start the hip hop Hall of Fame. And I think we, being 30 plus years as a genre, it's about time that we get respected as such, you know what I'm saying? And not have to share rock and roll, because rock and roll is an actual genre.
Yeah.
And all rap artists aren't rock and roll, acts. NWA wasn't a rock and roll act. So, I think that's the perspective that Gene Simmons and those other rock gods are coming from.
That's what Ziggy was saying. Like they're mad because that's their lane.
Facts, that's their genre. And Run DMC being inducted and the Beastie Boys being inducted, that's just due because they were hip hop rock acts, like a Limp Bizkit, like a Kid Rock. You know what I mean? So
a lot of guys in rock too would get bent because these people in hip hop were jacking their beats and hitting them up. You know what I mean?
I mean, but at the same time, that's paying homage. A lot of these hip hop records that have sampled rock have made more money for those rock records than some of those guys.
Sure, but the thing is, because I've worked with a lot of these rock guys over the year, they don't respect somebody not doing their own music, no matter what.
Yeah,
they get pissed about it.
I mean, we can go back. Go ahead, Zig.
No, I was gonna say a lot of their ass racist, big racist, rednecks anyway. Fuck it. Because if you want to go back to this rock and roll shit and keep this shit funky like it's supposed to be, motherfucking Chuck Berry, the one who invented this motherfucking rock and roll shit.
Oh, it's deeper than that. That's just all you know. Rock got originated because they jacked the blues.
Yeah, but I really think that hip hop, those pioneers that are tuned in or that be in tune with what the fuck we be doing, I think they should really take heed to that. And somebody should. Why do we? I really believe we still don't have a hip hop foundation like the Jazz Society has. Which when Poet from Gravediggers, Poetic or Poet, I can't remember his name exactly, but when he died, there were people from the actual like Jazz Society trying to donate money, you know what I mean, to help him get cured for his cancer, get his treatments before, you know, it took his life. And that was like years back, maybe 10 plus, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if hip hop hasn't started some kind of foundation by now with those kind of things happening, and how many more years are we gonna get disrespected? Next year we might not even have a hip hop artist being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it's like, okay, start our own shit. You know what I mean? One of them, I don't think it'd be the same if, you know, a Diddy or Jay-Z started it. But if it was more like a founder that got these other younger legends to participate like that, you know, but I think it's just due, man. We got like 30 plus years in as a genre. It's about time.
But I think a lot of these hip hop artists that are getting inducted too did have a big rock track on their hand with mixing it with rock too.
Yeah, but that's being super technical. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like smooth over the whole Gene Simmons and those other, like I say, rock gods. I'm trying to smooth over their compliments or the shit that they had to say about it, because it's like we can't just say, oh, it's a racial thing, or, you know, these are people who feel like, all right, this is our genre. Rap music has nothing to do with rock and roll. They can feel that way because these are the reasons why they made all these fucking genres. If it was that acceptable, it would just be called music. We wouldn't be saying pop, rock, soul, funk, jazz. It would just be music and that's it.
Well, I wonder if they're inducted jazz musicians into.
They do. That's the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. Like jazz music, all kind of people get inducted, but they have a huge problem with hip hop artists being inducted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, this is one of the reasons. I'm gonna say this, leave low.
Okay.
See, this is one of the reasons why I say shit is about race, man. Everything is built on race. Because if you think about this shit, right, there shouldn't be no reason that nobody argues. Because it's all what? Music. It's all music.
On that note, you know that I play exclusive videos right here on the Trap Show. Let's take a short break. Let's watch this brand new video by Frank Spiff out of Chicago. It's called Play On, and it's featuring Mylon. So we're gonna watch that. When we come back, we're gonna talk about some prayers.
I know these niggas mad, the boy ironclad, but you need to get glad like a bitch with no dad. It's easy.
Yo, what's the word though? I'm trying to make that move. Yo, who that?
Trap House Rocks.
Exclusive. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter, nigga, just real shit. Play on, player. Play on, play on, play on, play on, play on. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter, nigga, just real shit. Hate on, hater, hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on. Silence to my ears, it's like a serenade. But if your soul go clean, drum an escapade. Fuck the fabricated, tryna blow, bitch, detonate. Cock blocking ass bitches, just a barricade. So many bitches, not enough leashes. Gold digging hoes, just blood sucking leeches. I got no time for the mind type, they not my type. Unaware of my plight, not invited to my flight. Like an aeroplane, aerosol, get high. Full ass niggas, I'm just trying to get mine. Dying of thirst, too many sins. Chaos say the best, I just need an end. All in due time, it's like a prostitute. Because my pops ain't do what a pop should do. So I ain't gotta have my pops, it ain't cereal. Contemplations of soul selling for the material. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter, nigga, just real shit. Play on, player. Play on, play on, play on, play on, play on. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter, nigga, just real shit. Hate on, hater, hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on. No weapon formed against me will ever prosper. But you can't came in a body tight dress, full chest, pillow skies, and living life like a rasta. Simple life, have sex, why stress? Used to be the sweetest girl, like White Clef. In retrospect, just another imposter. Good girl in a bad bitch body. Had me at first sight, looking good in the lobby. Weak man and Jason into the hottie. I don't cook, but that's a recipe for robbery. It's not monetary, a little more scary. Taking my heart and with it all of my fairy tale wishes. These bitches I witness, they business, they bitchless. Dodging the bullets of Cupid is hitless. What had me finished? So I'm fishing with my branch of worm, no strings. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter. All nigga just real shit. Play on, player. Play on, play on, play on, play on, play on. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter. All nigga just real shit. Hate on, hater. Hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on. Getting harder to peep the fakes from the phony, so I keep my circle small like lowercase O's. Call me lonely. Eyebrow raising like a jabroni. Homie won't beef. I do away with baloney forever in matrimony with my dreams and testimony. So older than oldies, they told me that some are only in it for your ravioli, macaroni, the cheddar, the cheese. The better it be, the pressure degrees. Just a sweater to me. Hating on my shine like an eclipse. LSD thoughts on my LSD trips. Cut short cause she got BAD hips. MBIG lips. Broke brother feel rich. They call me weird cause for a girl I would pick a trailer trash white girl with more soul than a bad bitch. It's kinda sad shit cause I want a bad bitch. But I had a bad bitch turn to a bad bitch. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter. All nigga just real shit. Play on, player. Play on, play on, play on, play on, play on. Trust no nigga, love no bitch. No, I ain't bitter. All nigga just real shit. Hate on, hater. Hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on, hate on. Story of a lost soul on the road to anywhere, no change for the toes. Story of a lost soul on the road to anywhere, no change for the toes.
We are back in the building. You just watched the Frank Stiff brand new video Play On featuring Mylon. And you know, I told you guys before the break that when we came back, we were going to talk about some prayer. And Zena was like, what? I said, prayer? No, I mean, and the reason, the reason that I say that is because, now don't jump off the band, you know what I'm saying, Mike, when I first start saying this, because he's got like actual connection with this, what I'm about to tell you. DMX, okay? DMX, you know, he's a little out there sometimes, but this time he gives a powerful prayer on Nori and DJ Effins, their drink, you know, the, what is it, the podcast, the Drink Champs. They got the Drink Champs podcast. And what happened, and another thing that happened was this girl recently stole his watch and his chain, okay, out the hotel, and then tried to turn around and say that he assaulted her, which was false accusations. But let's go ahead and pull up the clip, Cyber, if you will, and let's watch this prayer that DMX gave on the Drink Champs podcast this week.
And then I gotta leave you with this. Let's go, amen.
Amen.
Dear Lord, I need to be rescued. No one can get it done except you. Please tell me to test this through. I did my best too, as I could, as I should. Knock on wood, then I'm hood, then I'm good, cause he knows my heart. And what grows from the start, glows in the dark. Knows from the start, I was chose for this part. When you're smart, won't always bite, but knows when to bark. Rose from the dark, caught a glimpse of the light. Now I can't live without it, man, this ain't right. So I'ma give it to Jesus, cause it ain't my fight. I wanna make it to the light, please make it all right. And ain't nobody but you taking my life. Cause I know not many do make it through the fight. But there's still are many who walk with your grace. Cause I know of plenty who walk with your face. In their minds and their hearts with the word on their lips, but still stray from the herd. I'm sure you've heard how it gets. Cause the word is a gift that'll break any yoke, stronghold, or bond down to a third of its strength. When you're free in the name of Jesus, you're free indeed. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. All things are possible through Christ who strengthens me. It's my destiny to be the best I can be, to give you the best of me. And now, ain't no such thing as the rest of me. Cause you unselfishly gave me the recipe, which is the word in the book right here the whole time, man. I done did the whole 9 4 times, probably more times. I kinda lost track. Every time I got lost, course right back. They don't understand how I get lost like that. I learn like this, you get taught like that.
Now, the reason that I played that clip right there is because I have watched a prayer from him that nobody's ever saw before, that was taped when Mike Fiore was with him out in Michigan. Now, you tell us about his other prayer compared to this one. It was very different than this one. This one seemed like staged almost, like he had written it. But now, don't get me wrong, DMX can go off the dome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a big fan. I always will be, no matter what he does. But tell us, Mike, the difference between the prayer that you saw, the prayer circle, than that one.
Well, our prayer circle, he was wasted. That was one of the differences. But I want to even back up before that, though, about that girl claiming shit on him, right? DMX, there's always 3 or 4 people in the room with him. It's never just DMX, and they wouldn't allow that to happen. So I don't believe that for a second. But as far as the prayer circle goes, I thought it was real because, I mean, that's just him. He could do that stuff. I've seen him do it, you know?
Ziggy Wisco, any thoughts on that prayer?
No.
No thoughts? Z Nuff Starr.
I'm gonna say this, like, anybody who took it for a joke don't know who DMX is.
That's
that
That's it. Everything he said
was DMX in its finest.
Yes.
If you really pay attention to what he's done from the beginning, like, that was the thing that he did most that captivated everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would stop in the middle of and do these joints. So what I want people to look at him as right now, don't look at him no more as a rapper. Like, he is like the new generation of Langston Hughes, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you could really understand what being a poet is, he embodies, like, you know,
one of the best.
Like the purest form of poetry to me, the Edgar Allan Poe kind of. You know what I'm saying? So
he's always trying to explain himself. That's what he's trying to do.
I mean, there was
even with Hell is Hot, he did that, you know?
Facts. And I really feel like his life is a living testimony. The dude been smoking crack since he was like 8, 9 years old. Yeah. This is not like, I'm saying it how it is. You know what I'm saying? He's been smoking crack cocaine since 8, 9 years old, caught up in this lifestyle. Half of the things that have become habitual to him is probably not even some shit that he wanted to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? So understand, like, me hearing him do what he just did right now is very inspirational. I think it's the time for DMX to not capitalize on that, but that's his calling.
But I'll say this though, with DMX, even if he's not on the shit, he's partied so hard over years that it has affected him. Period. Even when he's not on it,
no. But I'm saying that kind of think about the people right now. Let's take drugs out of the fact.
Mm-hmm.
All right, think about people who have emotional damage from 8, 9 years old to their 40. You know what I'm saying?
Without the drugs.
Yeah,
so you already understand, like, you're looking at a human being who has been at the top, he's witnessed life's highs and lows, and he's still living to tell it. Who better to tell the story?
Well, he said
the experience.
He said he might have been on the top of the music charts, but he'd never been on top in his life. That's what he said in this one interview, you know?
I love him.
I love him too dearly because I put it like this, growing up and knowing who God was as a kid and knowing that, you know, it wasn't some shit that people spoke about in hip hop. Then when hip hop got real conscious, niggas would refer to God as, you know, the higher being or this, that, and the third. They thought of cool ways to say it because you understand what I'm saying? When the Erykah Badu's and these people came, or they could have been 5%, they could have been Muslim, Christian, but they spoke of it differently. When DMX came, you know, he said Christ and God and blah, 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 blah. But he said
in all of music, though, in all of hip hop, would you say he's more welcome in any hood than any other hip hop artist? Would you say that when he goes back?
Welcome by.
I'm asking. I don't know.
But you interrupted something that was super important that was being said. You know what I'm saying? What we saying, like, what DMX was for the ghetto, right? Niggas don't speak about God, and people don't speak about God. For niggas that didn't have no faith at a time when it was crucial, he came up on the scene talking all this, get at me, dog, this, that, and the third. But he gave you hella destruction, and then he said, let us pray. And he would go into these little. So what I'm saying to you, habitually, niggas who got into that, the millions of people who became fans of DMX who may not have knew who God was or even belief. You know what I mean? People he brought to God, even though he went astray, he brought mad people to, you know, positive.
Yeah, and I think that's why Mike asked that question, because.
And then to answer that question,
he would be welcome anywhere.
He would be welcome, but we're dealing with an age and time when nobody's welcome anymore.
Well, true, but you know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like asking that question to who's welcome? Like LeBron James can't go to Cleveland. And everything he does, everything that he does in a public light may be positive, but people don't respect sports figures and artists and things like they did at a time when they were cherished. You know what I'm saying? Ali could win a title and tomorrow run around in Kansas or wherever, and thousands of people might come out and run and he not get harmed. Right. Now that, you know, Mike Tyson
robbed and all of that, right?
Society is super different. So you asking that question, is it safe for the old black man across the street from you to go to the corner store on your block? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might not be like, all right, look out for old head.
I think you meant it like everybody loves him.
Yeah, listen, that's all I you guys go somewhere else with it, but that's all I meant.
Now, I'll tell you this. There's been something else going on in hip hop right now that involves some legends, and I'm just gonna read it to you and let one of y'all break it down.
Oh man.
KRS-One has said recently, here I'm quoting him, okay? Yo, Shan is still hugging a nut. I'ma do this fool. Watch. From what I've heard, they have reignited the 30-year-old beef, okay? And Shan said, in an interview, he said, a battle is two cats on stage going back and forth, and that never happened. So KRS-One needs to stop saying he beat me. And that's when KRS-One come back and said that he's still hugging a nut, and he's gonna do this fool. Watch. Now, do you think this is like... I mean...
So you got excited about that?
He's saying that he was never truly, you know, defeated, I guess.
And no disrespect to I don't want to cut nobody throat. Somebody else want to answer this shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm good.
All right, you good?
I'm good.
I'm good too. It's just I guess I feel like, dude, why you ain't been done? Why is it?
I say for both parties.
Go ahead.
So I can lean. I like to lean on.
I mean, might as well do it because people probably pay a lot of money to see it. So.
Nah, but all right, see, you just said that. Who the fuck is going to pay to see that shit?
Yeah, Mike, who's going to see it?
Who the fuck, man?
I'm old.
Same people are watching Jersey Shore, all these other crappy shows.
All right, but I'm gonna tell you this much.
Nobody knows who they are that come from the new era.
For those who do, from the old era,
yes,
you know that there is no competition. KRS-One is a battle rapper, performer. MC Shan, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? MC Shan need to hang that shit up, talking about it wasn't clear who won the battle. The battle was the people spoke. I heard someone say this shit this week. It's like you can't claim to be a king. The people have to crown you king. You can't self-proclaim to be, come on, man. History spoke.
The people.
Forever people know that the bridge is over. Nas is the rebuttal to MC Shan's. If you watch Illmatic, Nas is the rebuttal to KRS, bodying MC Shan. That was the birth of Nas and Queensbridge and Mobb Deep and all that. So it's like these same people who are supposed to be our hip hop teachers aren't even smart enough to tell me that. Say that you guys want to battle to, because it's good for hip hop and good for the culture. Say that, but don't say, "Oh, we're not clear about who won."
Yeah, who won? Yeah,
and that's why I was like, why is KRS even coming out saying that? Like, don't even entertain that. Like, that's
Isn't that how a lot of people come out again nowadays? So this normal.
Ain't no coming back out for that.
You know what we need to see, Mike Fiore?
Relevancy.
We need to see these motherfucking artists, like the KRS-Ones, the MC Shans, all those brothers that were from an era. We need to see a 50-state tour. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Doing your old school hits. Let's see that. Do that.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
So that this generation can be taken there and see you.
I know, because Boys to Men do it, BBD, everybody.
Yes, SWV. They do all these old school.
And you know, people want to see. People want to see that.
Yeah,
they paying.
And they get more scratch per ticket.
I mean, either way,
exactly.
Perfect what you've done already. Take it to new heights. There are, you know, almost a generation and a half of kids who haven't even been introduced to these artists or know what they were like. So get a tour going on the big jumbo screen and back of them, play the old school videos to the songs that they do. Have people come out with their kids and their teenagers, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
A 50-year-old father and a 30-year-old son would have a great time because it would play. You know what I'm saying? Like just the thought. All these old rappers keep trying to revitalize their career. How about doing what the old rock artists and the old soul artists do?
Well, I just said, you know, last weekend in Rochester here, they did put on a show at this place, and they sold, I don't know, it was close to 10,000 tickets, I guess. And it was old school 80s and 90s hip hop, showing the young kids how it's done. And then when it was all said and done, they made a post saying, how about that? Not one fight, not one argument.
Right.
Had a good time, man. And this is how we do it, he said.
Bro, that's cool, but if I go back really in the last 10 years in the United States, how many shows have there been like that already?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of them. But yet these motherfuckers, exactly. And these motherfuckers have yet to say, oh, let's put together a 50-state tour. How about a fest in every, you know, state that's in the United States? Like, prove to these younger generation that you can sell out arenas just like they're doing.
And it can be done.
Well, a lot of people are afraid of those crowds too, though. That's why it got axed out as well. A lot of people are afraid of those crowds with trouble that came along with it at times. You know what I mean?
Ziggy sleep, man. Look at him. His eyes are shut. Are you that high on the show that you're
I ain't
asleep?
sleep. I'm just laying back, cool.
Well, I want to tell you guys something. You know, we've talked a lot of shit about rhythm, you know, in the trap. And we've discussed Ziggy Wisco's rhythm.
Give my Kobe's on screen, Paul. You're about to retire. I never
We discussed my rhythm.
We discussed Greatness rhythm, and we haven't saw her rhythm yet.
No, we have. We've seen it a few times.
Well, we've seen it behind the scenes. One day, I promise you, we will see her rhythm live on the show. But tonight, the rhythm that I'm going to showcase.
Let's hear it.
I found Mike's rhythm, and he doesn't know that I found it. Okay? I got all this behind the scenes. I found it, and I was like, okay, Mike. I found Mike's rhythm. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to have Cyber pull up. Let's go ahead and watch both clips of Mike's rhythm. Everybody ready? Here we go. Let's watch Mike's
Is this
rhythm.
Mike Fiore dancing?
Yes.
Why was you dropping it like it's hot? Why was you throwing it back?
In his khakis.
You was throwing it back though. Why?
I was on a lot of acid that night.
I do.
Man, at LSD.
I thought it was a dog.
Let's pull up the clip of Mike's other rhythm right now.
How'd you get this footage of me?
Check it out.
Oh my
What are you doing? Huh?
You didn't know that I had access to that, did you?
I don't know how you got that, man.
So what were you thinking?
Please don't post
It's
that.
love. It's on the podcast. Like, everybody's going to see it.
My question to you though, why you had see-through sequence boxers?
I believe that he didn't know
What's
anybody.
wrong with them?
I believe he didn't know anybody was watching.
He said, "What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with those? I have a whole drawer full of
They
them.
go right with them pajama pants.
My grandma gets me one every year for Christmas.
Ziggy, what was he thinking?
I don't know what the hell was going on. I guess that's that LSD.
The what?
LSD he's doing.
I mean, kids saying no to drugs, man.
I really do it to make people laugh, so that's why I did it, man. I'm doing it just for fun.
So which clip was better? The one where he got caught in the bathroom or when he was on the floor?
Bathroom.
You like that one better?
She said,
I think it was the bathroom. Did I say bathroom?
He was throwing it back though when he was on his knees, them khakis though. He had that.
Why you want it? So now Ziggy's thinking he's got more rhythm now again.
Hey.
I mean, you see the way Ziggy handled that shit. Ziggy did the salt and pepper
Man,
push it.
Ziggy ain't playing no games.
He went back in the cut, surfboarded, then jumped back.
No
on the
hands.
caboose. Word. I mean, that take a lot of core strength.
We're gonna have to
You know
find.
about working the course here, Mike.
We're gonna find a video clip of Greatness Rhythm and Z Nuff Rhythm.
Shit.
It's gonna be hard to find Z Nuff Rhythm,
I mean,
but I bet you I can. I might get some exclusive. Just
I
you
mean,
know
at
what I'm
some
saying?
point, I'm just gonna have to share my screen.
no, that we may have some kids tuned in.
The last time you did that, I saw a bunch of women, and you were really showing the rhythm. Yeah, he's got lots of movies. He takes. He tapes people when they come out.
All the time I have taped people.
Pervert ass.
What are you drinking, by the way, sir?
That's just some iced water.
She's drinking 1800, and I have
so much other things.
I have a Coke and a Smile.
And you don't need that.
It's okay. You don't need that 1800 neither, because you're gonna be getting up on the chair in a minute.
I'm gonna need a bigger bottle for all of that.
Make sure we line up these sponsors, Mike. Mike has this ice water situation going on.
The Allman Brothers, that's the mug. I'll promote the Allman Brothers.
I said that's awesome.
Now, how many of y'all have Netflix? Do you have Netflix or cable or both, or you have Netflix, Greatness?
I got both.
You got both? Z Nuff, you got Netflix and cable, or just Netflix or just cable, or?
I got all of the above, but I'll tell you what you need. If you don't know, I'll tell you what you need. This awesome new device called Fire Stick, man.
Yeah, that is the bomb, ain't it? Tell her. Fire.
Now, the reason I asked you about Netflix, though, I've had Netflix for years. Mike, we know what you do. We know you don't do the Netflix. You do the...
No, I got Netflix.
Oh, do you? You do?
And I watched the movie you told me to last week.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Now, Netflix just announced that it is going up to $9.99. Why?
What
is
it?
Netflix?
I'm going to speak on that, though, real quick.
Go ahead, Greatness.
I've had Netflix for about 5 years now, and it automatically comes off my card.
Me too.
So I don't even pay any attention to it.
How much is it?
So
it was
like
$7.99 or something.
So why should $2 more affect?
So here, let her tell why, and then I'm gonna tell why it affects me.
Basically, like I've been over people's house and they got their Netflix and it pops up, and my Netflix don't look like theirs. Like theirs only have like very limited movies that you can see and stream and stuff like that, and mine is very unlimited. But I'm saying that to say this: what they're taking off my card, I had no idea they went up. The last time they went up.
Yeah, they went up one time for $1.
Yeah,
it was $7.99. Now it's $8.99. It's going to $9.99 in May. They say that you should get an email about it. The thing is, if you're going to go up from those $2, then you need to put more of what I want to see.
But that's what I'm saying. They are putting more because, like I said, the people that's still paying whatever they was playing, they're not seeing the same stuff that I'm seeing. Their whole Netflix setup looked like generic as hell. I'm like, what is this? They're like Netflix, but I'm like, my Netflix don't look like that. So they uninstall whatever. I log in, mine pop up. They're like, what kind of Netflix do you got? But at the same time, I'm calling Netflix and telling y'all didn't tell me I was gonna take my money.
But you know why it's going up though? It's going up because now there's certain series on Netflix that people can't live without. So now they can do whatever the hell they want to do.
And on top of that, there are so many other devices that are out there that people are getting, you know what I'm saying, facts. So it's like
same login.
So they like, yo, you know, let me up my stock a little bit, you know, because before
I've had Netflix for 8 years and I've never paid a dime because I got somebody else's username and password. You know,
so that's what I'm saying. Like my brother and sisters and all of them, everybody got my Netflix login. You know, so it's on their phone, it's on the Xbox, it's on the tablet, it's on the computer. You know, TV, all that
should be lit to the max.
You just can't use more than 2 at a time, right? Unless you pay more.
Right.
I think
my son will call me like, look, can I get on? Like, what y'all doing over there?
It's always too about going into your settings on a Netflix and updating your settings and updating your, you know,
but I
likes and dislikes.
I can't find all the movies. Like, I have clicked on things, and when you watch a certain thing, like if you watch this type of movie, it's going to show you more like that. Right. But I'm trying to see more outside that doesn't. How do you know what appeals to me?
Go into your settings on your computer, not the device. Go to Netflix.com.
Definitely have to go .com.
That's how I watch it. I watch it.
No, go on your settings and change your settings to what you want to see. Man, that shit should be.
I'm gonna try to upgrade my Netflix.
I didn't know you could do that.
No,
and you go to the
.com. And smoker boy. You got excited.
There you go.
You can go to the .com and uninstall all other devices.
I did something one day to Eva. She was okay, yeah. But you know, it's just everything's going up, I guess.
See, but the only problem with sharing a Netflix account with somebody, like I'm under my sister-in-law's, right? And so they know they can see everything I watch, and I see all the crazy shit I watch. So I kind of don't like
different that. Profile. Well,
see, that's why you get a different profile, right?
$8.99. You want to use somebody else's shit. Now you seen that you've been watching motherfucking, you know, nasty shit. I tell you what though, Hulu is amazing as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you got Netflix, get Hulu, man. Hulu is dope.
I tried it for a while and I
like it. You know, Hulu has their documentary game is way deeper than Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a doc guy. I'm a live musician, artist spotlight guy. They always have a very dope live concert series and shit.
Oh, I love those.
Yes. I used to get connections like that. I'd have a site that I'd pay for certain things, and I would meet somebody, you know, and we'd start chopping up somebody in the business, and if it sparked up some movie he wanted to see or whatever he was looking for, and I got a password and username for that shit, and I give him that information, and we'd be friends forever.
Right.
The Fire Stick, what the Fire Stick definitely offers that Netflix doesn't, or Chromecast, because Chromecast is more or less like the Fire Stick. The Fire Stick, if you put in 1979, every movie that came out in 1979 started popping.
So this Fire Stick works with your computer or Xbox or everything?
It's USB.
How much is that?
I mean, I've seen them different prices.
Do you pay per month?
You pay per month. The shit that you already pay per month. You know, if you got Netflix on your Fire Stick and shit like that. Those services. But the Fire Stick is kind of like I don't even know how they do
I understand.
That.
Different applications on the stick.
You don't need no exactly what you said. Okay. Applications. You feel me? So
just do like me. I got a Roku TV.
I got Roku. I have Roku in the studio. Roku's dope. But it's like Roku and Chromecast and the Fire Stick are kind of like the same thing. Only difference between the Roku is like a device, so it's like having it like a fucking I got a built-in Wii or an Xbox. All right, for sure. My Roku, I have a Roku 3. It was a little round joint. You know, I had Netflix, Hulu, all those different apps on there as well. But the Fire Stick, my dude, is a whole nother ball game. If you're a sports fanatic, movie head, it's the shit to get.
Watch everything. Now, before I move to my next topic, I just got word in to the trap.
Okay.
That Greatness is drunk off that 1800, and she's gonna show us her rhythm. Just a little bit. Come on, just a little.
I don't know where you got your info from.
I tried to, you know what I'm saying? I tried to talk her into it. She ain't having that.
Yo, you know the
hey, you
what I love most about her name, Greatness Brown. That shit is like a blaxploitation movie name. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. That shit lit.
My dad named me Greatness, actually, and when he
awesome.
gave me that name, I hated it. I'm like, do not call me that. But I guess he knew it better than I did.
Say that. That's awesome.
In the news, my state has been in the news for the past couple weeks, and we've talked about this before, the HB2 law. You know what I mean? They just passed that law. HB2 means, I wrote this down just in case somebody wanted to know. It's a law that forces transgender people to choose the bathroom that matches their birth certificate. Okay.
Now, well, of course, the birth certificate changes when they change. Right.
Right. Okay. So, with that being said, the reason I wanted to talk about it again is because a lot of people were bailing out on things that they were supposed to do. PayPal bailed out from building their new place here in Charlotte, and a couple more, entertainers or whatever. But the biggest one, they sold thousands of tickets, is the boss, Bruce Springsteen, just canceled his concert in Greensboro, North Carolina. Says he's not doing it because he's not down with that law. People that's transgender need to go to their own whatever. But he doesn't agree, and they're gonna. If you bought your tickets online, all you got to do is go back online, and they'll give you a refund, or they automatically refund those. If you go to the box office, you can get your money back, but. There's a couple more entertainers that are not coming here to North Carolina. And I think I saw in the news earlier where now the governor in North Carolina is like trying to fix that, like smooth it over, trying to change the law just a little bit to pacify whoever's not down with it. And
for the record, I'm not down with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no little boy that has a penis pissing next to my two little daughters just because he considers himself to be a girl.
I don't either.
I don't. My daughters aren't exposed to dingling, even though they have a little brother. So I don't want it to be by a stranger, and I just think it's wrong, man. They keep trying to force this, these things on us. Like, man, use the bathroom like you're supposed to. If your concern was just pissing and shitting, you shouldn't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're making a big deal out of everything. Why is it such a big deal for a transgender person to go use a girl bathroom just because they feel like they're a girl? If you still got a pingy wingy, man, use the boy bathroom and get your ass about your business.
Even if you have on a dress.
Facts.
Like, go in there and use it like you always do.
I do feel, though, if you're in full regalia, that means you're going to act a certain, if you're dressed like a woman and you're and woman's makeup and all that, okay, then you're gonna conduct yourself as a woman. You should be allowed to use the woman's bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going in there in the woman's bathroom and you want to stand up and decide to use it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like conduct. If you look the part, by all means, who the hell stops anyone? You understand?
Who's looking at them worrying about it? You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is, think it, all right, because I just touched on something that's very, very freaking important. And it's important enough for you to understand that why are we paying attention to so much shit that don't make no fucking, don't make a matter. There is not a fucking bathroom police anywhere that is going to say, hold up, man, let me see, you have this dress on, this not, can I see ID that proves that you're a real woman before I allow you to go in this woman's bathroom? You understand me?
Show your birth certificate.
All right. With that being said, why are we worried about this? Why is this a topic of conversation?
It's all over the news.
Nah, but you understand when you break it down, that's simple. You understand how stupid it is. You understand? Like, if you already looked at, there's no bathroom police, not even in the fucking airport, where think about it.
It go back to what I said, man. It's to keep you prejudiced. It's to keep you racist. It's to keep you divided. Everything is to keep you divided, man.
Think about this, Ziggy. Think about it deeper than that, brother. Because you just said something on the air tonight. You said the exact word to what it is. You see, I'm trying to deprogram myself. These niggas is trying to reprogram you to do what the fuck they want society to be doing. You understand? So you gotta be wise enough to pay attention. If we weren't really giving out all these energies about this bathroom shit, guess how long it would last?
Yeah, they're trying to teach our kids that's the way.
But I think if the state doesn't want that happening, then who cares if Bruce Springsteen don't come? That's his choice not to agree with that. Okay, move on.
If I'm correct.
Now do we get a whole community of people smashing a legend like Bruce Springsteen from New Jersey, I might add, he the boss.
No, not at all. He has the right to not want to go there. I'm not mad at him.
I'm saying, like, not you, but society. I just watched Love and Hip Hop, in which we do cover media. I just watched Love and Hip Hop the other day. And Tammy was into this transvestite model that she didn't know was a tranny. She wanted the dude to walk for her in this competition or whatever, her event that she was doing, her new line. That person went and did their research on something that Waka Flocka said about Bruce Jenner and tried to like kind of, oh, Tammy, I don't want to do it because of your husband's views on transgender. Right. And she's like, yo, it wasn't my husband's views on transgender, it was his views on Bruce Jenner. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, right. Everybody, so this let's go back.
It's also scripted that way.
For you to script it for us to see as reality, because it's labeled a reality show. So you, my friend, just said the keynote. We know it's scripted. The world doesn't.
Right.
So,
I agree.
All right. So to people who in which it's dumbed down, right? Yeah. They're perceiving it to be different. Now they're arguing. So let's go back. Let's go back to when, and let's use black people as an example, because that was like a big fight in America. Oh, black people ain't getting it just due. Oh, this, that, and the third. Okay, we supposed to be past that, right? So then you go to the people, let's say the early 80s, like gay people wanted rights and they wanted to be able to boom, boom, boom. We did that. Right. All right, now all this fight, now it's marriages. They legalize marriage. Okay, like when do we get to a point where we're like, all right, enough is enough? Why is it, all right, you guys want to be together. Why do we have to pass a law so that you can marry each other? And when,
stress about it. Like
I'm just saying, it's like, why was it such a big deal? It being such a big deal and finally happening, now everything is, I can nitpick about everything, and now I can make everything an issue. Oh, I'm transgender. I'm trapped in this body. I shouldn't have to use this bathroom. I'm gonna make it you understand? We keep making all these things matter so much that don't really matter. Yeah. Who cares? Who's paying attention to who's using what bathroom? As long as no one's being harmed.
That's right.
Or nobody's screaming, help me, but creating these transgender bathrooms, don't you think it's gonna now, what are we gonna have to start doing? Having police outside the bathrooms checking for ID. You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody out there gets paid to let you in and out. Now, I do have a little bit more to talk about kind of on this same subject later as my last topic, but right now I want to get into our second exclusive video for tonight. This video right here, this guy Marley Marr, his name is Marley Marr, not Marl like the legend. His name is Marley Marr. He is from South Carolina. He's young. Just dropped 3 new videos back to back on World Star the last couple of weeks. Because I put him on there on World Star, and they fuck with me, so they put it up immediately. This one is called Age of 17. He does have another one dropping next week on World Star, and he will be in the XXL freshman class issue. Let's watch this video from Marley Marr.
Trap House Rocks. Exclusive.
I've been selling dope since the age of 17. Feeling great, selling white, midget scales, triple beam. Money gun, kitchen corner, not a whole lot of hurt. Plus a gram, nigga, swisher, that's a whole lot of perk. Nigga, I've been selling dope since the age of 17. Feeling great, selling white, midget scales, triple beam. Money gun, kitchen corner, got a whole lot of work. Plus a gram, nigga, swisher, that's a whole lot of perk. I've been steady trapping, making money off my cell phone. Quarter brick, half a brick. Tell your bitch 400 for the whip. Nigga breaking down a brick. Looking shake, selling 28. Watch out on the corner while I'm trapping. Shooters got that cake. She on section 8, so you gotta watch how you play. Cooking in the kitchen, got the microwave by the sink. Busting up a O, selling 7s and them half a size. Couple years ago, you can see me right on selling the apple. I've been selling dope since the age of 17. Feeling right, selling white, midget scales, triple beam, money color, kitchen color. Got a whole lot of hurt. Plus a gram, nigga, swisher. That's a whole lot of perks, nigga. I've been selling dope since the age of 17. Feeling tight, selling white, midget scales, triple beam, money color, kitchen color. Got a whole lot of work. Plus a gram, nigga, swisher. That's a whole lot of perks, nigga. What you know about cooking out the motherfucking frying pan? One hand mixing like the motherfucking Taliban in a junkie trailer. Ain't no motherfucking AC. Got a couple fans while I'm cooking up this ghetto D. He just wanna blast. He just wanna fucking hit. Break him off a slab while I cook a fucking quarter break. Back to the trap. 10 niggas waiting on the call. Say they want a 9-piece of salt. Gotta whip it hard. Fuck nigga never walked the block. Had to duck the car. Hopping out them unmarked. Nigga scratching off. Stomach full of boulders. Cause I just swallowed 2 grams. Had to bring it right back up and serve it to myself. I've been selling dope since the age of 17. Feeling right, selling white, midget scales, triple beam, money color, kitchen color. Got a whole lot of hurt. Plus a gram, nigga, swisher. That's a whole lot of perks, nigga. I've been selling dope since the age of 17. Feeling tight, selling white, midget scales, triple beam, money color, kitchen color. Got a whole lot of work. Plus a gram, nigga, swisher. That's a whole lot of perks, nigga.
Age of 17, Baltimore, South Carolina. Look him up everywhere on the world's card. Just Google him.
Z Nuff disintegrated, man. He's just left to a hat.
Who made him disappear? Greatness? Let's talk to Greatness for just a minute, because, you know, she was laughing out loud while we were talking about the transgender thing.
Yes, I was.
What's your thoughts on that, Greatness, and that 1800s thought?
Well, actually, I was sitting here talking, shout out to Sugar is the truth.
Sugar.
And I basically said I really didn't want to speak on the Bruce Jenner thing because I have a friend that is openly gay, and I kind of helped him dress up one day. And I mean, I guess he kind of blended in with the crowd, basically. And a lot of people that came over my house unexpectedly, which usually happens, and he kind of left. But when he came back, he was himself. And it threw a couple people off, but most people didn't even know. Like, they, I guess, thought it was maybe his sister or his cousin or something.
Wow.
That's what I was basically laughing about. I said I really don't want to speak on the Bruce Jenner thing because he doesn't want to be a woman, you know.
Oh, he just wants to.
He wanted to
dress up
a couple times. I mean, he has before, and he did after that, but that was just his initial first time, basically.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, that's gotta be weird, man, because like it's new for everybody. For you, like if that happened to me,
I'm a supporter. Yeah. That's what my whole thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely not against any gay people. Period. I'm against the bathroom thing because it's like, why even talk about it? Just do what you've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
the only thing I can say about the bathroom thing, like I said the last time we talked about this, is this because children.
If you have a dick, go to the man's bathroom. If you have a pussy, go to the woman's. That's all it is. Don't need to be nothing said.
It's been butch girls going in the girls' bathroom looking just like me anyway all this time. So why would you?
Why do we care?
The kids, it's only for the kids because I don't care about someone next to me. But
Ziggy, you speak.
Yeah, that's why. Gee, we need to stop being prejudiced to people, places, things. People need to start opening their eyes to reality, what's real. If you think transgenders just start being on the planet, your ass must have just got to this planet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with anybody doing what they want to do, but there's no need to talk about it that much. Like, just do what you do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be Miss LB. Like, I'm going to do what I do. A lot of people don't do what I do. So, I'm not going to talk about it.
I just don't want nobody to ever think that I feel some type of way.
Yeah, me neither. We don't feel so. It's just, if you have a dick, go to the man's bathroom. If you have a pussy, go to the woman. That's it. Now, on that topic, though, just think if you... We talked about the catfish show. Like when you talk to somebody online, you get to know them, and then you meet them in person. Let's pull up a clip right now while I'm talking about this.
Since you want to bring me on TV and tell secrets, I have a secret for you. I'm really a man.
Like he just said. Now, come on, man. You're the man sitting on the couch, and this woman or whatever she was, not sure what she was, or man or whatever, was telling you this. You knew. There ain't no way that you didn't know. Just by the way she was talking before, you had to know that was not a woman.
Hell yeah, that's the son of Leroy.
What if that happened to you, Ziggy? They just typed to you, and then when they got there, they were like that. Or you maybe went out to dinner and didn't know it, and then they told you after.
I'm a freak, so I'm touchy, feely, all that. You know.
I mean, I guess these days you have to just walk up and touch it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You just have to be bluntly honest. Are you a man? Are you a female? I was in Hollywood one time and I asked a man, which I thought was a man, for a light, and it was the lady, and the lady that was with him was really the man. And me and Sugar looked at each other and we looked back at them like, well, because the man that was a girl was mad. Basically, like, oh no, you didn't give them a light. Like, it was crazy. So you just gotta be honest and just ask, what are you? What were you born?
I think Rainus is right. I mean,
just ask.
What's crazy is
what if they lie though, like that catfish show?
That particular clip though, I would have been able to see the homie like, you don't get your dude ass up out my face, nigga.
Yeah.
Your strong ass.
I would have been on that shit like, you don't get your dude ass out my face, nigga. On my MJ shit. But like some motherfuckers out here really look like a girl or vice versa. I've seen it.
Have you ever been driving in the car down the road and you're like, man, check out that ass, and then you pass it and you realize it's a dude?
I mean, if you was to say that didn't happen to you in 2016, you would be fucking lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I lived in New York, so it happened to me several times.
Dude,
I was gonna say, y'all wanna hear some funny shit?
Sure.
It was this chick, right? Well, at least I thought it was a chick that was riding a bike. And she had on like a mini skirt. The mini skirt was coming up, but you couldn't tell from a distance, right? So we get up close, and you know, it's one of these gay dudes from the block, from off the block. This motherfucker got his ass up on the bike. He riding the motherfucking 10 speed. He's standing up. He got the mini skirt on. This motherfucker ain't got no drawers on.
You ain't see balls. You ain't see balls.
Yes, I did. If I had something to throw at his pussy ass, I would have threw it at his ass. You don't put on some motherfucking panties.
Hey, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard, man.
Yes, that was.
I'm not like that though, man. And I was to answer like Fiore's question too. It's like real rap. Sometimes I'm just driving and I can see a bunch of. I thought it was a bunch of little girls. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell teenagers, so I would look and then I would look and it would be a whole bunch of little boys, dressed up like girls. And not saying to anyone, it's wrong, but it's like your choice. But I feel like them trying to make all these laws and shit, they trying to like enforce ways on, I have no problem with gay people, homosexual, bisexual, transgender. But I say like with anything, like if you're a racist, stick to fucking with racists. If you're a fucking, a transgender, stick to being with not saying that you can't be friends with, but don't try to make it a racial world. Don't try to make it a racist world. Don't try to make it a transgender world. Don't try to make it a lesbian world.
Make it
you know what I'm saying?
world like it was. Just why are you talking about it?
I feel like a lot of things that these kids are doing right now, they're being influenced to even trying shit that they might not even been thinking
because
about.
They're teaching it in school and they're
and the TV, B. You know what I'm saying? Like the TV.
It's like normal. And
another thing that I peeped on Love and Hip Hop this year. And I understand this is what I'm saying about programming. I'm talking to my brother Ziggy Wisco. And a lot of these people are my friends as well, our friends. We have a lot of friends in the business. But even watching what they're doing now, last season, it was about the male on male, you know, and them kind of revealing that there was homosexuality in hip hop, but in the mainstream kind of way. This season, what they're doing with Stevie J's baby mother that did the porno with my man. Now this season, she done been done wrong by Stevie J. Done been done wrong by the next guy. Now this season, it's all about her and Chris. And who's Chris? Now she's dating a lesbian named Chris. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, think about what they're projecting to society or to the media, basically to the people is, all right, if it doesn't work with a man, females, it's okay to try out a girl. You might like it more. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of, so her excuse was, oh no, I'm not lesbian because she doesn't consider herself being a woman. So if Chris considers herself being a man, me being in a relationship or being physical with Chris doesn't really.
I have a question about that. I don't watch it. Does Chris have a pussy?
Yeah. Chris definitely
has.
Okay,
then you're a lesbian.
Right. Well, Chris says that females aren't allowed to touch her in her, her sensitive places. She don't like to be touched on nipples or twats, so she considers herself.
So you're a virgin lesbian?
No, not that, but she does. I'm giving you, what they gave us.
Okay.
She doesn't like to be touched places where it reminds her that she's a woman. Understand?
Well, once a month she's reminded that she's a woman, regardless if she's
factual. But you understand how stupid that explanation when I break down to you what they're trying to do.
Right.
I'm more. I've sold a lot of music to that show. A couple years ago, on the theme song to that show, and I could never understand why people even watch that show. To be honest with you,
it's entertaining. The people are beautiful. It's hip hop. It's fashion. There's nothing else that represents our culture that big.
On a daily basis.
So I get it. I totally get it. It's super interesting, but instead of letting people's real lives live out, and let's see that, they keep creating realities. But the kind of realities that influence the world, not just. Right.
And that's pretty much why I don't watch TV.
Well, speaking of TV and movies and Netflix and all these, type of media, there's a movie, Barbershop 2. Is this Barbershop 2 or am I tripping? 3. Sorry.
I can't wait to see it.
No, I don't watch anything.
Shut Pop Talk, Kelly.
Now, the thing with this movie is there's a lot of people pissed off, because this movie is supposed to be based in Chicago, in a Chicago barbershop. And my girl Jara Everett from she's got a reality show out there in Chicago, Better the Great's in it. She said the funny thing is, you got all this, why didn't you film it in Chicago? Because every bit of Barbershop was shot in Atlanta. I think that happens with a lot of movies. I know Greatness said, what were you talking about? What movie?
Empire shot in Chicago.
Empire shot in Chicago, but it's, based somewhere else. So it's got a lot of people heated. Are you guys, I want to see it.
I know why they do that, though. Because obviously it saved them possibly millions of dollars shooting it somewhere cheaper. And that's why.
Or they couldn't shoot it there because it'd be too much shit going on.
Or
that too.
That's why you got to see the wars.
Yeah. You know what's on Saturday Night in Exchange? You know what's going on Saturday Night in Exchange right now? That's in the heart of this whole GDB war shit in Chicago. Well, they can't go right there right now. Be trying to film them motherfuckers. Well, this is why they have it. This is why it took so long. Because if y'all think about it, that shit been going on since like 2011, 2010.
Facts. Well, I will say to the homegirl that has the show with Butter the Great, salute first and foremost, because that show is a big deal.
The Jump Off Chicago.
Facts. Super sharp. I watched the clips and excuse me. What I would say is, don't be upset. There has been at least 15 major movies shot in my city, which is Paterson, New Jersey, all before Fetty Wap's success and all of that. And it was never mentioned, nor was it, said that it was Paterson, New Jersey. It would say Philly or this place or that place. Preacher's Wife being one of them, starring Denzel Washington and Whitney Houston. The majority of that movie was shot in Paterson, New Jersey. State Property 1, that whole damn movie.
Jersey Drive.
Nah, that was no, though.
Really?
I thought some of it was shot in Paterson.
Yeah, probably some of it was. I can't recollect for sure, but so many other countless joints. Sopranos, different joints. Countless times. Other movies, huge videos. 50 Cent Before I Self-Destruct movie. I could keep going on, but
last Spider-Man movie was shot here in Rochester. Said it was in New York.
Word. Know this, that if there isn't a sound stage or there's certain states in America that have huge movie production sets in those states, but if it isn't, what directors and those people look for are cities that have the same landscapes, that have damn near the same. If it's cheaper in the budget to stay here and do XYZ here and make this look like, that's what it'll be done. Yeah. You know what I mean? With something as huge as Empire being shot in Chicago, I'm pretty sure it would have been a little bit of a conflict to be having all these permits and all these things for somebody to be shooting something as big as Barbershop 3 with all that cast is as active as Chicago is right now as well. So the fact that the city is being represented, the culture and the people should always be enough for us to be able to receive and take it without putting out the negative energy, because at least our cities are being mentioned. At least that even though it was a shot in Chicago, everything about this movie is Chicago, from Common Sense to the Kanye West to the Barack Obamas, mentioned. So Chicago is really being kind of, we have to realize what's being done with this nigga Spike Lee shooting Chirac, and then this movie. It's like there are, the older, let's say the more seasoned people who are out here who are trying to reach back in a different way. You know what I mean? Like a bigger way to, they know that the real shit isn't being seen on TV and all that. So Chirac was an incredible message, and I'm sure Barbershop 2, or 3.
Me too.
Is going to.
I want to see Nicki Minaj in it. I love her.
I can't wait to see Nicki Minaj and Eve's energy together, because female.
Yes.
Rappers aren't supposed to get along.
No, they don't. So, anyway, they don't anyway. Probably.
And I believe he was in part 1 and 2. I think.
Yeah. What they need to do is make a Trap House movie, Trap House Rocks movie. And I want.
Yes, honoring me.
I'm telling you. Let me just say this, man. Watching you and Z Nuff Starr together last night, and going down history, what you guys done. That was amazing to me. That's something, at some point, that story needs to be broken out, because it's pretty amazing what you've done together and what you've done for many people around you on the show over the years. To me, it's a great story, man.
Now, what I was about to say is, let me ask Z Nuff this question, because he knows a lot of actors and actresses and stuff. Let's go around. Let's let, before we get up out of here, we are going to do two things. We are going to get Z Nuff's answer to this question I'm going to ask him, and we're going to let Greatness do a little dance. She is. Sugar, tell her, Sugar. Okay.
Can Greatness first?
Z Nuff. Calm down, Tiger. Z Nuff. If they make a Trap House Rocks movie, I need you to tell me who is going to play Cyber Narcotics. He's behind the scenes most of the time. He's got to be in the movie. So who would play him first? And then we'll go around the room and you'll tell me who's going to play Mike, Greatness, You, Ziggy, and me. So click them off the top of your head. Who can you think to play Cyber?
I would get my man from the 7-Eleven commercials. What's my man name? The black dude with the high cheekbones.
We're gonna go find him later and
the comedian nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Key and Peele. Yeah, the dude from Key and Peele.
Nah, he not from Key and Peele. This nigga I'm talking about, he's seasoned. He was from like he had his own like TV show and all that other shit. Very smiley brother, tall, light skin. He's one of these type of dudes. Like, yeah.
Okay. Now
you know what I'm talking about.
You know who I'd have play him?
Who is it?
I'd have Mini-Me play Cyber.
Oh, come on, that's hard.
Okay, now who would you have play Mike?
Mike Fiore, it would have to be Steve Jobs' little brother or some shit.
Now who would you have play Ziggy?
No, I would let Tom Hanks play fucking Mike Fiore.
Okay.
Ziggy, I would have
That'd
to
be a
get.
big movie.
I would have to get the homie from Juice, my nigga that plays Steel. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that nigga's a dope. That nigga's a dope ass actor. Oh, for greatness, we gotta get. Let me see. I gotta get somebody. First of all, I'm gonna tell. You gotta match the hair, the eyes, the personality, and the smile. So there's not somebody that's like current that really has that. Let me see.
We could let greatness play greatness, or we could get somebody like
Lady Ray.
When I see greatness, I think like of damn, I can't think of her name. Shorty. It's super high impact. All right.
Scott.
No, it would have to be like. It would have to be somebody
like,
that's like edge a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how about
Greatness got like a little Kim Whitley little sister and her. Who else? I don't know if you know who that is. Like, you know, she got that attitude with her, and she got the
Small girl from Friday, Kim Whitley.
We got Tom Hanks. We got the guy from Juice. We just put.
It's all to play greatness though. It gotta be like I'm saying. There's no way
Put a wig on Halle Berry and let her do it.
Halle can't body that. She can't body that. You know.
I know she's been in
me.
Like
I
greatness, play greatness.
I'll play myself.
Now who's gonna play Z Nuff Starr? Z Nuff Starr.
It would have to be like.
Who do you think could represent you?
Cannon do it. That should be funny.
Cannon.
Funny wise, because that nigga can do anybody. He funny as hell. I'm a funny motherfucker. So it had to be a nigga that would be funny as hell. And you know, Miss LB, we had to find somebody that
There ain't nobody to play.
LB?
The mama from the KRS-One.
What's Shorty name?
He said Chris. What's her name?
What's Shorty name? The new white comedian. She just did the
Wildin' Out.
Chelsea?
Nah, the young girl with the blonde hair. We put the red wig on her. What's her name, yo? She just won awesome stand-up last year. She just won like Kids' Choice Awards and all this shit as well. The fucking chick that plays in the movie, damn, what's her name? Pitch Perfect?
I don't know her name though. I don't know people.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Fiore, how could you not know the popular?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
You're saying that because you're white, man.
I don't watch like you guys, so I don't know, man.
No, but like, what's your interest? You just like young chicks who twerk or what? Like, you know, you don't even know the hot white bitches, man. What's poppin'?
He likes black girls.
Well, I think Ziggy hit right. He said Kris Jenner. That's
Kris Jenner. She's too old.
SLB.
She's too old.
Because all the business. That's why he's saying it.
Nah, but you gotta get somebody like, even greatness personality, your smile and shit. Like, what's Shorty name that used to play on movie shit? How she used to mad bubbly and like she's even too old to play greatness. Like, we have to find somebody that's like, you understand what I'm saying? For Miss LB, we need this white girl. What's her name? Not that chick. Not that chick. The chick that
Easy enough is gonna be me.
Word. That'd be super dope though. Cause that's the intro. Who else is after like I said that Kenny? He's old as me, though. I need somebody like young motherfucker.
I'm gonna have Will Smith play me.
We could get Pharrell to play Z.
He's old as me. That nigga's
Yeah,
like
but he don't look old. He's got a baby face. He look 21 still.
But he won't. We gotta find somebody. See.
He's got the hat too. He's got the hat, dude.
Me.
Oh, Pharrell, you say Pharrell?
Yeah, he's got the hat and everything. And he looks young. He's got a baby face.
He does look young. Like
we're gonna have to put a beard on him though. Well, I'll tell you what.
He said that nigga was
Do you think that
Get the basketball player from Houston that plays Z Nuff.
Ziggy? What'd you say?
We're gonna have Lisa Lampanelli play you.
Me?
Ziggy is almost where I'm at. He almost at the chick that I'm talking about. Word is bond. But he's right. She has Miss LB's personality though. That's it.
Now, answer me this before we get up out of here tonight.
These motherfucking people.
Do you think that if we had our own reality show, that greatness? Now, we're not going to involve any kids, okay? This is greatness, Z Nuff Starr, Ziggy Wisco, Cyber Narcotics, Mike Fiore, and Miss LB living in the same house.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
Could we make it, or would we be falling out every day?
I think we can make it easily.
At first, like the first couple of days, then we're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I could see.
I mean,
it.
like, what do you mean falling out? You
Like,
mean, like,
would be arguing
fucking,
like they do on real reality TV, how they be arguing and be getting into beef and.
As long as the house is big enough, hey, we can work it out.
Where
y'all at, MTV, VH1?
I traveled with a bus full of assholes for years, man.
You guys that are out there watching us, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Mike is a bus full of assholes.
You guys that are out there watching us, subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button on this video. We'll have more videos for you each week. We're going to get just a little movement out of greatness before we leave. Just a little. Turn that thing around, girl. Ain't nobody what? There we go. Hey.
Millie Wop.
Do that little move again. Tell Shug to go and put her head in there right quick. Say hello to Shug.
No blue waffle.
No blue
Say
waffle.
no to blue waffle.
Hey,
Shug.
Does she want to dance right quick before we go?
Say no to blue waffles, everybody. Let me hit the extend.
Yo, this the chick that I'm talking about.
Back it up
Wanna
one
hit
time.
that extendo, Ziggy.
This the chick LB.
See how it goes down? I don't know her name.
Man, how could you not know her? She's
I
the
don't
biggest
know.
white comedian
I don't
out
watch
there.
comedians.
Oh my god, what's her name? I'm mad as hell.
What'd you type in? White comedian?
Melissa McCarthy.
It's funny.
Where is that her name?
Oh, she got to have
Schumer.
Renee Delaware.
Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer.
Okay.
That's her name.
Y'all heard it right here. Amy
That's
Schumer's
LB.
gonna play Miss LB in our documentary or our movie. We're gonna get up out of here tonight. Subscribe to the channel. Tune in every week for another podcast. See y'all next time. Trap House Rocks Radio.
See you guys.
Peace.
Yeah. Let's get him. Oh, I like shit like this, man. Let's go. It's Woozy. Let's get the business, man. 12 points off a zip, I unravel my wealth. New renditions of the old me, I compete with myself. Since drugs and ghostwriters got you niggas so inspired, it's gonna be a good year, and I'm never getting tired. Forever spitting fire, the plug is my attire. I'm too dope, boy, I guess that's why I never get a write-up. They call it swag, all I see is jeans getting tighter. Duck hunting for niggas and beam getting brighter. Target on sight, collide with fruits. Pop your melon and watch you niggas bleed apple cider. I keep getting nicer. Flow I admire, one shot killing the booth. Like a rooftop sniper, got the will of a fighter. Sorta like Apollo when he gave back Slider, eye of the tiger. Money shall not divide us. It's a root of evil, so plant a seed and watch how quick you grow. Vineyard vipers, never seen niggas like us. One from little ones, carry big guns, homie. That's how they get their height up, how they get their stripes up. A better tomorrow, you can't barter a martyr, unless you give a life up. But you never see it like Ali fighting Tyson. Got the strength of a lichen. I studied under M. Bison. I'm a nightmare, I don't fight fair, nigga. I'm something frightening. Shining in any climate like the finest blood diamond. I'm kinda uncommon when it comes to this rhyming. I'm flying in a pilot, and slick enough to say I ride the wave like Poseidon. Blame it on my guidance, all I know is you better get low when you hear a lot of sirens. Temperatures rising, but my heart is cold, so my arteries is stone frigid solid. Too chubby for Abercrombie, that's why I custom garments. I'm just being honest. Hunger pains ain't the same when you're famished for weeks and starving. Extendo no Nintendo, blow, load the cartridge. I like violence, pushing the bus like a Skype conference. No more comments for the nonsense. Got the lawless mindset of a moonshiner. My chain swinging inside the eye blind. The red rubies look like I spilled strawberry coolada. I'm woozy, usually mix mines with French vodka. I'm a monster. If cheese is dollars, I want ricotta like a mobster being played by Dennis Hopper. All black like the big bat in Gotham. There's nothing more that says let's go to war than camouflages. More commas means more anacondas. More commas means more anacondas. You know who's riding with you when the game sidelines you. If you don't win, then it's out of sight with the highlights. Fuck a limelight, I like my Patron with limelight. Used to take pride in getting 5 mics, but now these niggas soup, going chicken noodles for 5 likes. Got 20/20 for the hate, can see it from hindsight. For the bread, leave you frozen stiff like a Klondike. I rhyme right, I got a bright future like Lionel holding up the sword, give me sight beyond sight. I'm from the slums, chew chicken wings with fried rice. Take mines and I wish a nigga would like termites. You young niggas, Valentine's, his and her nights. I'm more like me, her jacuzzi all night. Real recognized, real broke niggas don't like me. Corner dime from every line, fucking up they psyche. They let me in, then I'm coming with the poppies. Hooligans with toolies spilling yak in your lobby. Smoke H to the face, lift weights and get stocky. Get I'ma do it if I copy cool and you don't pay the posse. Word to E40, I'm still sipping Colorado. With a bad Bengali mommy looking like a shanty. Stick up kids sending thotties so they can try and rob me. I don't fall for the game, just like my brain sloppy. And then I keep it moving, for the bread I'm pursuing. Made my first 50 racks on riots in the union. If everybody winning, then who the fuck losing? Beat the block up, lead a strip with contusions. I'm young and I'm ruthless, pumping O's just to say I'm eating off of music. Rather be in the hammock spitting flows on acoustics. Yeah, man. I'd rather have my feet in the sand, rapping to a cello or some shit, man. Fuck wrong with you niggas, man? It's woozy, bad lungs, man. Get your bars up, or get your scars up.